Welcome back. Today, we're diving into one of the most effective and proven sales methodologies in the technology industry, the MEDDIC sales method. Whether you're looking to break into tech sales or you're pivoting to a more strategic role, mastering MEDDIC will be a game changer for your career. In this module, we'll cover everything from understanding metrics to finding your internal champion, and we'll show you how to apply these principles in real-world scenarios. Let's jump in and explore how MEDDIC can help you drive bigger deals, navigate complex sales processes, and position yourself as a trusted advisor for your clients. First, we will start with a history, how it works well, and some challenges for understanding. The MEDDIC sales process is a structured qualification framework designed to help sales professionals identify and focus on high-quality leads, ensuring efficient resource allocation and an increased likelihood of closing deals. Below is a detailed look at its history, the founders, the steps involved with practical examples, and the challenges commonly faced at each step. History of MEDDIC. The MEDDIC sales process was developed in the 1990s by the sales team at PTC, Parametric Technology Corporation, a software company that faced challenges in effectively qualifying and closing high-value enterprise deals. The team, including prominent sales leaders like Jack Napoli and Dick Dunkel, sought a standardized approach to identify promising opportunities and optimize their sales process. The MEDDIC framework quickly gained traction because of its structured approach to qualifying opportunities and reducing time spent on low-potential leads. This methodology contributed to PTC's rapid growth in the 1990s, significantly increasing its annual revenue and expanding its market share. Since then, MEDDIC has become popular among enterprise sales teams, especially in B2B industries where complex and high-value deals are common. Now let's dig a little deeper. Introduction to MEDDIC. So what exactly is the MEDDIC sales method and why is it so important in technology sales? MEDDIC is a robust framework that helps sales professionals qualify prospects, build strong customer relationships, and close complex deals. As stated earlier, it stands for metrics, economic buyer, decision criteria, decision process, identify pain, and champion. These 6 components form the foundation of a successful sales strategy, especially in tech sales, where deals are often high value, long-term, and involve multiple decision makers. Imagine selling a cloud security solution to a financial institution. It's not as simple as offering a product and closing the deal. You need to navigate layers of decision-making, identify key performance indicators, KPIs, and secure internal buy-in. MEDDIC gives you a roadmap to do just that. Key points to learn. Let's break down the key components of MEDDIC metrics. What measurable outcomes is the customer looking for? Economic buyer. Who holds the budget and makes the final decision? Decision criteria. What are the specific factors the customer will use to evaluate solutions? Decision process. How will the customer make their final decision? What are the steps involved? Identify pain. What are the biggest pain points or challenges the customer is trying to solve? Champion. Who inside the organization will advocate for your solution? Each of these components plays a critical role in the tech sales cycle. You'll need to understand them deeply and apply them with precision to succeed. Step-by-step guide to the MEDDIC sales method. Step 1, metrics. Let's start with metrics. Metrics are the measurable goals your customer is trying to achieve. This could be anything from increasing revenue to reducing costs or improving efficiency. In tech sales, it's critical to align your solution with these metrics. Example, imagine you're working with a tech company that needs to reduce their IT costs by 20% over the next year. Your job is to show how your solution, whether it's cloud infrastructure or cybersecurity, can directly impact that goal. Challenge. Sometimes customers aren't clear about their metrics. They may know they need to improve, but they haven't quantified their goals. Your role is to ask the right questions. For example, ask them, how much do you currently spend on IT operations? What would a 20% reduction look like for your bottom line? By getting specific, you can better position your solution. Next is identifying the economic buyer, the person with the authority to approve the deal. In technology sales, the buyer isn't always the person you initially interact with. It could be a CIO, CFO, or even the CEO, depending on the size of the deal. Example, let's say you're selling a cloud migration service. The IT manager may be your point of contact, but the CIO is the one controlling the budget. That CIO is your economic buyer, the person who can say yes or no to your proposal. Challenge. The economic buyer can be hard to reach. They might be several layers removed from the initial conversation. This is where networking within the organization becomes crucial. Use every interaction to gather intel on who controls the purse strings and how you can get an introduction to them. Step 3. Decision criteria. Decision criteria refers to the specific factors the customer will use to choose a solution. These criteria can include anything from cost and ease of implementation to security features and scalability. Example, suppose your customer is evaluating cloud storage solutions. They need a system that integrates seamlessly with their current infrastructure and offers robust data security to comply with regulations. Your job is to make sure your solution meets or exceeds their criteria. Challenge. Sometimes customers don't have well-defined criteria. In these cases, you need to guide the conversation by asking, what are the most important factors you're considering? How will you evaluate success? Helping the customer define these criteria puts you in a better position to align your solution with their needs. Step 4. Decision process. The decision process refers to the steps the customer will take to make a final decision. This could involve multiple meetings, product demos, pilot projects, and final sign-off from the leadership team. Example, imagine your customer has a decision process that includes an initial meeting, a product demo, a 30-day pilot program, and final approval from the board of directors. Mapping this out early on will help you anticipate when to push forward and when to slow down. Challenge. Decision processes can be long and complex, especially in large organizations. Stay in constant communication, track every milestone, and be ready to answer any objections that arise. Keeping the process on track will prevent deals from stalling. Step 5. Identify pain. One of the most powerful components of MEDDIC is identifying the customer's pain points. What specific challenges or frustrations are they facing that your solution can address? Example, let's say your customer is struggling with frequent data security breaches, which have caused downtime and customer dissatisfaction. If your solution can address these pain points by improving security and reducing downtime, you've immediately aligned yourself with their most urgent needs. Challenge. Customers don't always share their pain points right away. You need to ask probing questions and build trust to uncover the real issues they're facing. A good way to start is by asking, what's currently holding you back from achieving your business goals? Step 6. Champion. Finally, you need to find a champion within the customer's organization, someone who believes in your solution and will advocate for it internally. This is the person who helps push the deal forward when you're not in the room. Example, maybe you've connected with an IT manager who's really impressed with your cloud security solution. They've seen firsthand how your product can solve their data breach issues and are willing to bring it up with the CIO and other decision makers. Challenge. A champion can only advocate for you if they're convinced of your solution's value. Equip them with all the tools they need, whether that's detailed case studies, ROI projections, or testimonials from similar clients. The stronger the case they can make internally, the more likely the deal will go through. Examples of how MEDDIC works. Well, step by step. Let's consider a sales scenario for a cybersecurity solution targeted at a financial services firm. Here's how the MEDDIC process might unfold. Metrics. The sales team identifies that the firm wants to reduce the average response time to security threats by 40% and improve its compliance score by at least 30%. Economic buyer. They establish that the CIO is the economic buyer, as they are responsible for budget allocation on IT security. Decision criteria. They learn that the firm's top criteria include compliance with federal regulations, ease of integration with current systems, and round-the-clock support. Decision process. The process involves an initial proposal review, a security committee's approval, and final authorization from the procurement department. Identify pain. The firm is struggling with increased regulatory scrutiny and slow threat response times that expose them to potential data breaches. Champion. A security manager within the firm becomes the internal champion, advocating for the solution due to its compatibility with existing systems and user-friendly interface. By focusing on these steps, the sales team demonstrates the value of the solution while ensuring alignment with the prospect's needs, ultimately leading to a successful sale. Challenges of the MEDDIC process at each step. Metrics. Sometimes prospects cannot clearly articulate their metrics, or they may set unrealistic expectations, leading to misaligned goals. Economic buyer. Gaining direct access to the economic buyer can be challenging, particularly in large organizations with multiple layers of decision makers. Decision criteria. Criteria can be vague, shifting, or vary across departments, creating obstacles in tailoring the solution. Decision process. Prospects may not fully disclose all steps of their internal process, leading to unexpected delays or additional approval requirements. Identify pain. Prospects may downplay their pain points, particularly if they don't fully understand the scope of their issues, making it hard to create urgency. Champion. Finding a strong champion with influence and commitment is often difficult, especially if they face internal opposition or don't fully grasp the product's value. Interactive discussion. Now let's bring it all together with a real-world example, selling a cloud security solution to SecureNet Inc. They're a financial services company with 500 employees, and they're facing serious challenges like frequent security breaches, high IT costs, and regulatory compliance issues. How do you apply MEDDIC to close this deal? Think about the metrics SecureNet needs to hit, like reducing security breaches by 40%, or the importance of identifying the economic buyer, Jane Doe, the CIO. We'll also discuss how to uncover their pain points and empower your internal champion, John Smith, to advocate for your solution. Main takeaways. So, what are the main takeaways from today? The MEDDIC sales method provides a structured, step-by-step approach to managing complex sales cycles and technology. It's all about asking the right questions, aligning your solution with the customer's measurable goals, and building strong internal champions. Remember, success in tech sales is not just about selling a product, it's about solving real business problems. If you can master the MEDDIC method, you'll not only close more deals, but also build lasting relationships with your customers. Get ready to apply these principles in your next sales opportunity, and stay tuned for more practical tips and strategies in the next module. Thank you for joining me today. Let's keep this momentum going as we dive even deeper into the world of technology sales. See you in the next lesson.